Welcome back, everybody. This is Eric and Barry from Moss Pawn & Gun. And today we thought we'd hit you with another 5 Guns video. I know these have been very popular. You guys have enjoyed them, so we want to make more. And we were kind of thinking the other day, like, hey, what would be a good idea for a 5 Guns video? And we came up with the idea, you know, what would be 5 guns? I know there's a lot of them that the government, you know, wouldn't want you to have.
But what would be the 5 they would go after first?
Yeah, I mean, what are the top 5 guns that the government would just hate the idea of you having? I know that a lot of people in the government are very anti-gun. You know, they're anti-semi-automatic, modern sporting rifles, so on and so forth. So what would they be and why? So let's discuss them.
Well, not only the guns that the 5 guns they would not want you to have, but also the most evil-looking guns that the media jumps all over.
Yeah, you know what? That's exactly the case. I mean, sometimes it comes down to what the media thinks is some evil, scary-looking gun, and sometimes the aesthetics and appearance of a gun, you know, people think that it's automatically more deadly or whatever, but this just isn't the case. I mean, you can't go by the way a firearm looks. But unfortunately, the media tends to pick up on a lot of that, and the government does too. I mean, a lot of politicians, you know, may put forth anti-gun legislation based solely on the cosmetic appearance of a given firearm.
Well, the news media survives on keywords, cliches, assault weapon.
Of course.
They play on that because it catches your ear when you hear it.
Well, let's show them 5 awesome guns. Now, these are great guns, okay? We're not saying that, I mean, believe me, I am pro-gun as hell. I don't want any of this stuff to ever get banned. I don't want them coming after my stuff. I mean, I love my AKs and ARs. Show them that AR there on the end. Well,
we've got a mean-looking AR down here.
And, of course, the ARs are always one of the things that the government's always going to want to try to go for. They hate ARs. You know, they hate us having them.
Got the little bipod on it.
Yep.
Now, 30-round magazine. We've got the EOTech law enforcement sight on top, flashlight.
Backup sights.
Most sights. There's your basic evil AR.
Of course, and you know, because it looks scary and cool, you know, it's automatically more deadly than something that's not.
We've got, next going down the line, we've got a 12-gauge Saiga with a drum. It also has the EOTech military law enforcement sight on it.
Great gun.
Great gun. Beautiful gun.
That's actually a conversion that Ray did. He's very high speed when it comes to converting Saigas. This one's actually got a folding mech with one of the little short billet aluminum stocks.
Quad
rail.
A
lot of upgrades, yeah. Quad rail, 15-round drum. So this is a semi-automatic 12-gauge that can shoot 15 shots in under 3 seconds.
Now remember, folks, all these guns are available at Moss Pawn.
Yes, absolutely. One of the other firearms that we've got in recently is the Tavor. All right, this is the IWI Tavor. It's a bullpup, semi-automatic sporting rifle. Takes standard AR-15 pattern magazines. This is something that we've got in new. The Tavors have only been out about 1.5 years or 2, so they're not quite as prevalent. However, this is a good example of the type of guns that are out there that obviously the media looks at them and it's some scary looking bullpup, and obviously they're going to think, wow, that's futuristic, that's, you know, frightening, you know, and it's scary. So obviously it must be more deadly because it's so scary looking. But all this is just a modern sporting version of the Israeli Defense Force Tavor. And that's a bullpup, 5.56 caliber carbine. Great gun.
This has got a 28-shot magazine with a window in it.
Yep.
But this gun is an excellent weapon. I'm sure all of you have heard of the gun.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. What have we got last, Eric?
Well, I'll tell you what. We've got the AK-47. This is a Saiga conversion. This is actually another conversion that Ray put together. It's a standard Saiga rifle with the long barrel. We've threaded it for a break. It's got a Harris bipod. This particular gun we've actually outfitted with a custom SIG 550 handguard set that we made a custom bracket for everything to work with. It's got a extended magazine release, a MFT style grip, you know, recoil comp stock. It's got a scope mount and again an EOTech on top. And this is an example of the type of guns that, you know, obviously politicians love going after these things because they're scary looking. And the thing about the AK-47 is that it's synonymous with bad guys. Everybody sees an AK, and what's the first thing they think?
Bad guy.
They think a bad guy.
Right.
But the truth is that this is a gun that many people in America are just going to take out and have fun with. We're going to shoot stuff, play around. You know, it's not some evil, crazy assault weapon like the media makes it out to be. You know, it's just a sporting gun. Well, Barry, this is 4 guns. Where's the 5th one?
Well, I don't know. Where is it?
I'll tell you what, we got one more gun. Now, if the government, you know, had their way, I'm sure they would not want you to have this. All right, this is the king of rifles, okay? And this is produced by a Model American. It's the Barrett M107, semi-automatic 50 caliber anti-material rifle.
There you go.
10 shot
magazine.
Semi-automatic. 50 BMG, as quick as you can pull the trigger. 10 shots in the magazine. This is a bad boy right here. You know, this particular gun, I mean, these are about $12,000 to $13,000. So very expensive rifle, a little bit of weight. The earlier versions of the Barrett, obviously, very wonderful guns, but the M107 represents pretty much the pinnacle of big bore anti-material firepower in a very portable package. And this is something that, all right, get this. You're a citizen in the U.S. and you turn 18 years old. You can walk into a gun store and you can buy this and no one will care.
If you've got the money, you can buy that gun.
If you got the money, more power to you.
I'm sure this is not Bloomberg approved.
Most certainly not Bloomberg approved.
Oh, yeah.
Get some of that. That's it. I love it.
Well, all right. Well, folks, we've got 5 guns here that I'm sure the government does not want you to have, and the Bleeding Hearts and the anti-gunners certainly don't want you to have.
Yeah.
But we hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you were entertained by it, and check us out next time.
Yeah, you know, hopefully, if anything, it was a good excuse to show you some awesome weaponry. Definitely some awesome weaponry. And here's the thing. You know, the term weaponry gets thrown around a lot when it comes to these types of firearms. I mean, it's a weapon, it's scary, it's some baby killer, it's some assault weapon. But at the end of the day, it's nothing more than a modern semi-automatic sporting rifle. Okay, you can go out and have fun with it, have fun with the kids, do a little shooting. It's no big deal. I mean, people have this misconception about gun owners in America that we're a bunch of crazy, you know, weirdos or whatever. But a lot of people integrate these types of firearms into their family fun, into their plinking and training, and it's no different than any other gun. Just cosmetically, they do look a little scary, but they're no different than any other firearm.
Well, remember, folks, we've got a lot more guns here at Moss Pawn, and pretty soon we'll be doing another gun tour. We've got a lot of new guns, and we need to get them in tune with it.
We've actually a little late on the gun tour this year. We'll try to wrap that up for you guys as soon as possible.
All right.
There's a lot of things in the pipeline that we're trying to do. So we definitely appreciate you guys watching today. You know, make sure you check us out on Facebook, all the social media websites you see below. Also, we have a awesome members-only section of our website. Be sure to sign up, join for plenty of behind-the-scenes exclusive content that I promise you guys are going to love.
You're going to love it.
Absolutely. So hopefully this video was straight to the point, a little bit informative for you, and we appreciate you guys watching today.
Y'all tune in next time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.